Hey everybody, so this is going to be my first weekly wax meltdown of 2021. In this video, I'm going to show you guys what I emptied for this week, as well as things that I've just been working on and melting this week, and we're just going to get right to it. So the first one here is literally brand new. I just got it in a de-stash. This is from L3 and it's Cashmere Glow and Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. So I have never melted scoopable wax. Let me show you guys what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I've never melted scoopable wax, and the idea, this is going to sound so like extra and silly, but the idea of having to like get out a spoon and scoop out wax and having to wipe the spoon off, it just... It sounds so ridiculous when I say it, but it's just so much easier to just go grab my bags of wax that I've already cut up and dump and not have to, dig anything out. But the reason I have sought out scoopable wax now, because I've placed an order with L3 for this last restock and bought a bunch of scoopables, is because I bought some warmers for my bathroom that are plug-in. So I have a pretty good sized master bathroom, but the counter space, my husband and I have our own vanity, but like the counter space on that vanity is not very large. And I just found that trying to keep a full-size warmer on there along with my toothbrush, and it just was too much for me. So I was like, I'm going to get some plugins. Bought the plugins. They were not melting my regular wax. So doesn't matter who I put in there. Hayden Rowe, Avas, Rainbow Melts. They would not melt. Now, these are 15 watt bulbs. I will say I've never had plugins from candle warmers, but I did in the past have plugins from Walmart, and those always melted wax fine. So I'm not sure what the deal is with the candle warmers one. It does say that the bulbs are 15 watts. I don't know. It wouldn't melt anything. So everyone advised me on my wax groups to use scoopable wax. I did that. It's doing really well in there. I mean, I still don't love scoopable wax, but I would rather keep these warmers and use wax in them that I know is going to work, rather than wasting my good wax, because it's not going to melt it. So I'm not going to get the full scent of it. And it's only in that one bathroom. So like the scents I buy are sufficient for like the bathroom. But anyhow, it's doing really well with the scoopable wax. It is melting it. I'm curious, since this doesn't start out in a solid form, if I will be able to freeze it out of them, or if I will have to soak it up. I'm not a big fan of the cotton balls, just the idea of accumulating cotton balls of wax in the trash. I just don't want to do that. I get why people do it, but I don't want to. I really prefer the freezer method. So I'm hoping that I can freeze this. Otherwise, I will probably just try to get it as hard as I can in the freezer and then scoop it out with something to switch it out. The consistency of this, I will say, is really nice. I was expecting almost like Vaseline, which can get a little bit messy. This is a little bit more solid than Vaseline, but it's still very soft. Yeah, it's doing well in my bathroom. I don't love scoopable wax, but it's working in there. And I might just see about changing the bulbs. A lot of people said, you shouldn't go above whatever's recommended, but I really couldn't find on candle warmers what's recommended. So I don't know if I can find a slightly hotter bulb that can fit in there. I might do that. We'll see. Anyhow, but this scent is really nice. It's soft, very feminine, but really nice, just kind of non-aggressive bathroom scent. So I do like this, and yeah, we'll keep working on that. I've also been working on this cotton candy frosted cake from Avas. This is amazing. When it melts down, it literally smells like blue cotton candy. You don't get a ton of cake, but you definitely get something that's making this not quite so candy-ish. So I think that it's a really good blend. It's really strong. If you like cotton candy, I think you would like this. I've also been melting through, and I still don't think I've uploaded this video, but you guys will see a haul from Ella after in a little while. I'm not sure if I've uploaded it or not, but anyhow, this one is caffeine before hygiene. This is sugar cookies and lattes, and this is really nice. So Ella's wax is really soft, so it melts really easily, but it's really strong. This is so nice. I love it because the latte in this, sometimes latte can be kind of not coffee enough, if that makes sense. It's like too creamy, too milky. This is very strong. Like you can smell the espresso in this latte. You get the sugar cookie. I love melting coffee in the morning. That's what I've been doing. I'm actually going to have to re-up my coffee stash because I'm running out of coffee scents. I never was really big into coffee, and now that I am, I really love melting it in the mornings. And yeah, so this is when I've been melting in the morning, and I really like it. Now into the other stuff that I actually emptied. The first one here is from Perfect Sense. This is Kitten Berry Fizzy Pop, Cherry, Strawberry, Raspberry, Citrus, Sweet Candy, and Fizzy Pop. Absolutely love this. It's just fruity and fizzy. It's literally what it is. It's very fun, very effervescent. This is definitely not something you want melting at night because it is very lively, for lack of a better word. Really, really enjoyed this, and it was a really good thrower. Melted through Cowboy Coffee from Rainbow Melts. This was amazing. Such a strong, good coffee scent. So, I mean, honestly, all of Rainbow Melts coffee scents are good, but this one was just so good. And I don't know, when I first put this in, I thought that I might not get a lot of that campfire, but it's super balanced. Like you got both of these notes equally. It was delicious. Loved this one. Also from Rainbow Melts, I melted through Love You Berry Much, which is berries, frosted white cake, and whipped cream. Love this scent. I'm not always the biggest fan of berries, but with this one, you got the berry, but you also got that bakery cake note, and it was very creamy. This was so good. I melted it in my bedroom. Just a really nice, fruity bakery, but very well balanced. Like it wasn't too strong on the fruit, and it wasn't too strong on the bakery. So really enjoyed that one. All right, so the next one I have here is Strawberry Pound Cake Summer Scoop from Up the Creek Scents. Really enjoyed this scent. I do have to say it wasn't very strong on like the pound cake note. It just kind of smelled like a light strawberry scent. Not even the most authentic strawberry, and almost like a juice, like strawberry juice versus the actual fruit. I did like it, but it's probably not one I would pick up again. I also got through from Kay's Sugared Strawberry, Sugar Cookie Crunch, and Toasted Marshmallow. This one was really nice, but I do have to say that, I mean, honestly, outside of really the strawberry note, it kind of just smelled like a creamy strawberry. Definitely better than the Up the Creek one, in my opinion, in strength and scent. But I'm starting to think that maybe I prefer a more sugary, sweeter strawberry. And while this did say sugared strawberry, it just wasn't very sweet. And then that coupled with the fact that I wasn't getting too much of the marshmallow and cookie crunch, just kind of this kind of flat strawberry scent. Yeah, I just probably wouldn't do this blend again. It was really strong. It did smell good, but I don't think I found a strawberry I love yet. I'll just put it like that. I also melted Yankee Candle's Cherry on Snow. I know this is considered like a Christmas scent, but I think that it's a summer scent. Something about it does put you in the Christmassy mood. I don't know what it is about this cherry, but this is one of like the only cherries I like. This smells really good. It's not candy, but it's not authentic. Honestly, I don't really know how to describe it because it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't smell like an authentic cherry, but it also doesn't smell like cherry candy. It's just kind of a rich cherry or maybe like a deeper cherry. But yeah, I really like cherries on snow. I melted this in my Scentsy Accord and I also blended it with some other stuff and that cherry note comes through. Really enjoyed this. Love the Yankee Melt Cups. I also emptied Coffee Bar, which is espresso and butterscotch bourbon. This was so good. You're going to hear me say that so many times because I melted a lot of Rainbow Melt's coffee sampler, which I don't think I've uploaded that either. Sorry, guys. I have like a backlog of videos. But this was so good. I love butterscotch bourbon. Blended with the espresso was like a match made in heaven. Loved it. Enjoyed it. I also got through Coffee Market, which is coffee and sweet bakery cookies and cupcakes. This one was really good as well. I will say for this one, the bakery note was much stronger than the coffee. You still definitely got the coffee, but it was blended really well with this bakery scent. So you were really able to get both. Really strong, as all Rainbow Melts typically is. But first coffee I melted through, which is Starbucks Coffee Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cereal. This one was really good too. And this is also one that I feel like was much more stronger on the Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus the actual coffee note. You still got the coffee note. But it did tend to get a little bit overpowered by the cinnamon. But I really like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch scent, I think, because I'm not a big cinnamon fan. And I feel like the cinnamon that's used in that blend is not quite as spicy or like offensive to the nose. So really enjoyed this one. I melted through a lot of my coffee because I don't have like a ton of coffee in my stash. And so melting it in the morning, I let it melt all day and typically don't change out my warmers until like after the work day, so to speak. So maybe like 5. And typically the scent is gone, especially for coffee scents. But yeah, that's why I've run through these so quickly. Next, I have Java Heaven, which is black coffee, whipped cream, and cookie heaven. This was really good too. Again, there's a theme here. Rainbow Melt's coffee scents are just amazing. So, blended really well. You get the coffee note. It was creamy. You got the bakery note. Amazing. Loved it. I also melted through from Ella After. Soak Up the Sun, which you can see is citrus, cherry, vanilla cake pops, and cotton candy. I did enjoy this. It was a fruity blend. My mom and my sister purchased this as well. We did our order together, and they said they didn't get a good throw from this, but I got an excellent throw. I did melt it in multiple warmers upstairs, so that probably did help amp up the scent, but I thought it was a really nice fruity scent. I actually expected to not like this because when I smelled it on cold, it was super duper duper sweet. But I don't know. The throw on it was a little bit more subtle, so I think that helped with the sweetness. And yeah, I enjoyed that one. From Rose Girls, melted through Koopa Claus and Needs a Latte. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. So I think I was watching... Okay, it was either Jessica D or For the Love of Scents, I think is her name. And I really think it was For the Love of Scents. And she was saying how this smelled more bakery. This is my first time having this blend. Everyone loves this blend. And I agree with her very much so. This definitely was more bakery than coffee, in my opinion. Like, if I had bought this again, I would not buy this with the intention of thinking this was going to be a coffee scent. It was great because I was able to, like, melt it in the morning and actually, you know, if I switched out my stuff to bakery, it blended well with that. But this is not in my mind, what I think of when I think of a true espresso, like coffee blend. It's definitely more on the bakery side of things, but it is amazing. I love this blend. If you are a coffee bakery lover, you should definitely try it in a crazy strong thrower as well. Almost done here. Gosh, I got through a lot for a week. Next up here, Midnight Daydream Strawberry Jam Butter Cookies. Guys, I'm just not having good luck with it. So, yeah, this just did not throw well. I don't know. You can smell kind of that cookie note when you open this and smell the container. And it's the same kind of strawberry that I smell in all the Midnight Daydream blends. But it just doesn't throw well. It makes me so sad. But Then I have Skittle Lemonade from the Bathing Garden. As you can see, this is pretty fresh. I usually don't melt my Bathing Garden this quickly, but this scent was pretty strong when I received it, and this was so good. A very much sweet lemonade scent. So if you're looking for like a tartness, you're not going to get that from this scent, but the sweetness is amazing. A lemonade blend that I would definitely purchase. Also melted through from Avas Poison Pie. I believe this is like apple blueberry or something like that. I didn't like this, guys. Yeah, just not a fave. It definitely had a deeper tone to it. I don't know what made it smell like that. And I feel like other vendors have this scent and I've just never tried it, but crazy strong thrower. So if you like this blend, Avas has a good version of it. But yeah, it just wasn't a favorite. I wouldn't repurchase this. And I think this came out with her fall offerings and is meant to be kind of a fall scent. It's definitely not as bright and fruity, even though it's a fruity scent. It's kind of more deeper. But yeah, I didn't enjoy this one. So I wouldn't repurchase that. But it was a good thrower. Strawberry cream soda. This was amazing, amazing. Just a creamy strawberry scent. I don't necessarily get like the true, when I think of like A&W cream soda or anything, but it was just kind of a creamy, effervescent strawberry scent, and I loved it. Unicorn Pop Tarts. I've talked about this before. It's a fruity blend, and it is amazing and crazy strong. I love this one. Green Meanie from the Bathing Garden. I think this was lemongrass, like vanilla, grape, something. I really do like this scent. It's really bright. It's definitely a scent that you could put on in the morning and it's going to perk you up. Really good fruity blend. Enjoyed that. Plum Delicious from Rainbow Melts. This is juicy plums, toasted marshmallow, and sweet coconut. This was absolutely amazing. Very, very nice. Yeah. There's really not more I can say. The scent description is right there. It smelled just like that, and it was beautiful. Would totally repurchase. I have the Madhatter, which is Serendipity, Orange Creamsicle, and Fizzy Pop from Ella After. This was also amazing. Very effervescent and bubbly. You got the orange. I love that the Serendipity didn't overpower the Orange Creamsicle. You were really able to get them evenly and not get a super strong cherry note. Enjoyed this, and it threw really well for me. And finally, from Rose Girls, I melted my sample of raspberry coconut. This was so good. This is like, to me, a summery scent. It smells like a really yummy, smell good tanning lotion. I'm not the biggest fan of raspberry, and I think I like Rose Girls raspberry, so I don't know. Maybe I need to try their raspberry sauce. I've heard really good things about that, but I really enjoyed this blend. Would repurchase it, and that is it, guys. I'm going to shut up. Yes, got through quite a lot for my first weekly Wax Meltdown. I'm really being intentional about melting and trying to empty stuff out, even though I'm going to be doing this weekly. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.